Hey guys, Lara's World here. I'm going to come at you with another Mean Teacher Gadgetzan video, and today we're going to go over Mage. Now we're doing each class individually, so if you want to see the last video, which was Hunter, check here, and then if you want to see the next video, click over here. So yeah, we're going to do Mage right now, and how I do it, I go through each card individually as a class set, and I label them in three different ways. One is 1 to 4, which means I don't think they're going to be played. 5 to 6 is I'm not exactly sure. There's a little backstory. I'm getting back into Hearthstone and card games and competitive play in general. So I'm still like learning the meta again. And then 7 to 10 is going to be I definitely think they're played. I definitely think they're strong enough. And again, the power status between each numbers is that. So like a 7 is more playable than a 10, but they're both in the same category. Anyways, moving on. So first we're going to start with Greater Arcane Missiles. I love the card for this. I don't know why. It looks really cool. But it's a 7 mana spell, and you shoot 3 missiles at random. Shoot 3 missiles at random enemies that deal 3 damage each. My initial impression on this is that it's bad, but let me think about it. Shoot 3 missiles at random enemies that deal 3 damage each. So, best case scenario, if you're, say, Frost Mage or, whatever, and you've got a 9 damage spell that hits their face 3 times for 7 mana. So 3 mana less than Power Blast, essentially. However, you could also hit random things. However, if you're just short of lethal, you could also use this and potentially get game. Then why not just run like a Forbidden Torch or Fireball or something? Yeah, I'm not too sold on this. It's 3 damage isn't like a terrible amount. While you're doing 3 different spells, it's not 9 damage just laid out to everything. It's just individually, which I'm not sure is better or worse. I'm not too sure, but I'm not thrilled. I'm gonna do a 4. It could be better than that though. I don't think it's gonna be playable, but I do admit it could be better. So next we'll go into Inkmaster Solia. It's a legendary card. It's a 7 mana 5/5. If your deck has no duplicates, this is a battle cry. If your deck has no duplicates, the next spell you cast this turn costs 0. Next spell you cast this turn costs 0. I'm not really liking this one either, to be honest. It's a 7 mana 5/5, again, kind of slow. Mage can be slow in some variants of the deck, but the issue is that your deck has to have no duplicates, so that's a kind of a large constraint. And the next spell you cast costs 0. So what you're actually doing is that it's 7 costs. So what you're actually doing is that I guess you could play that in like a Pyroblast to get value, but really all you're getting is a 5/5 on the board, and anything you would be playing under that, like a Frostbolt or Fireball, you're not necessarily getting extra value. You can't like combo her and get like an extra Fireball and then you could have originally or something like that because of her extreme mana cost. Yeah, I'm not liking her. I'm gonna give her a 4 too. No, I'm gonna give her a 3. I don't think she's gonna be played almost at all. Yeah, 2 or 3. Not even a maybe on that one, as far as I know. Could be wrong. Next, we'll go into Cabal Crystal Runner. This is a 6 cost 5/5. Cost 2 less for each secret you've played this game. Oh, interesting. So it's like a thing from below, but costs 2 less for every secret. So if you make a secret deck and you've played 1 secret, it'll be a 4/4. Sorry, it'll be a 4 cost for a 5/5. It doesn't get Tauntling thing from below does, but the thing is, if you play 1 more secret, it's now a 2 cost for a 5/5. I'm liking it. Any card where you can easily in your early game with a deck that's built around it, obviously it's a build around a secret deck, get it out earlier, get it out efficiently for its mana cost, and it still is a good body thing for below being an example. I think is pretty good. I like it. I think it's can't talk today, for a very specific Mage deck, but obviously the secret variant. But I think it's good. I'm going to give it a 7. Again, it's on lower of playable just because it's only playable in certain types. And even then, it might not be completely overwhelming. But I think it's solid. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. So next we got Cairo Mansur. A 5 cost 5/5, good stats. Battle Cry, gain +2/+2/+2 if an enemy is frozen. So enemy has to be frozen. It'll be a 7/7. It's an enemy, which that means even the hero. So if you Frostbolt the hero, play this, you'd still get a 5. You get a 7/7 for 5. I'm not too sold on it though. That's like they're trying to push, I guess, like Shatter or I guess Frost Nova. I mean, you could like Frost Nova and then play this, but you're getting a little bit of efficient stats for the mana cost. But I'm just not sure. I'm not sold. I want to say 4 to 5. I'll say 5, so I'm not completely sold on it, but I don't think it's that strong, especially given like some of the other cards we've already seen. All right, next is a 4-cost 3/3 Cabal Chemist. Battle Cry: add a random potion to your hand. And I see potions going on right here. I'm just reading over them real quick. Ooh, 4 mana 3/3. Add a random potion to your hand. This is good. I mean, reading over the potions, and we'll go over some of them in a second. They seem fairly powerful, and its stats aren't terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Oh, this is a family card too. So multiple classes can play this. And the potions can be strong. Yeah, I like it. I think this is going to be a 7 to 8. It might even be an 8. Yeah, it might even be an 8. It's a strong card. All right, now we got Kazakh. I've heard about him already. Another family card, Battle Cry. If your deck has no duplicates, create a custom spell. Okay, so this is like everyone's favorite card coming up. They've released some of the effects of the spells, and you can go look at them on Reddit and Google and stuff. And there's just so much variability, RNG variability, but also like choosing your situation of this card. It's really cool. The constraint of having no duplicates in your deck is kind of big, but it's still a 4/3/3. It's an okay body. The spells, especially the 10-cost ones, can be so strong though, and you can get out of certain situations. I mean, it's gonna be a fun card. I'm gonna give it a 9. It might not be playable all the time, but no matter what, it's gonna be fun as anything. And some of the spells you can create with it are like so OP. It'll be interesting to see the variants. So I'm not exactly sure. I'll give it an 8 just to be fair. But it's gonna be a fun card. We're all excited for it. I'm excited for it. Next, we got Potion of Polymorph, a 3-mana spell, secret. Ooh, it's a secret. After your opponent plays a minion, transform it into a 1/1 sheep. Your opponent plays a minion, transform it into a 1/1 sheep. So this card is less than Polymorph. You don't get controlled as much, but you're pretty much always getting value because it's reactive instead of preemptive. No, it's preemptive instead of reactive. Meaning that you're doing it on their turn, so like you don't have to wait. You're already expending the mana. You're gaining tempo because any sort of death rattle, any effect that thing had that wasn't a battle cry is gonna go off. I wonder if battle cries go off for it. I'm not sure. If battle cries don't go off for it, this card's even better because this card gets played first. So in the chain, this card should go off first, which means a battle cry wouldn't go off, is what I assume. But I'm not entirely sure on that. If any of you guys know in the comments, definitely let me know. I'd love to know that small detail. But I think this is good, especially with Cabal Crystal Runner. Playing a deck of that kind of variant. Yeah, 6 to 7. I mean, it's a little situational, but maybe a 7. I could see it. Yeah, 6 or 7. I like the card. I like the design actually a lot. All right, so then we get to 3 mana Volcano Potion, 3 mana spell. Deal 2 damage to all minions. I mean, that's just great. It's another early game clear that Mage sort of needed. Not necessarily needed, but it's just good. It's 3 mana. You're doing it to all your minions, but it doesn't matter if you're playing late game Mage, Arcane Giants and such. It's strong. I mean, I don't know. Are these cards that you can just like use in your deck? Does Cabal Chemist potentially only give you this card? I don't exactly know that, so definitely let me know that too. But either way, it's a good card. If you play it alone, I'd say it's a 6 or 7. Probably a 7. I give it a solid 7. And if it's a card you can draw off Cabal Chemist, it's actually very good too. Definitely a good one to get off the top. So next we got another family card called Cabal Courier. 3 mana, 2/2. Battle Cry, discover a Mage, Priest, or Warlock card. 3 mana, 2/2. Battle Cry, discover a Mage, a Priest, or a Warlock card. This card's strong. It's the same thing I said of the Hunter family card variant. Like it's the 3 mana 2/2 is good. It's early enough so its stats are good enough so that it's it makes sense. But it gives Mage access to Priest or Warlock cards. It gives it access to healing. It gives you access to certain demons. Things like Doom card, things like Shadow Word Pain, Death, and again like the Hunter, it gives you access to your own outs: Pyroblast, Fireball, another Frostbolt, another Secret. Very strong, just solid overall. In terms of rating, maybe a 7 to 8 range. It could be 8. I'm not sure exactly just how strong it is, how like auto include it could be. and 8s or higher I feel like are kind of auto-include cards, but very, very strong. 7 or 8 for sure. It's going to be an exciting one to play with. So next we got Manic Soulkasher. 3 mana, 3/4. Good stats. Battle Cry, choose a friendly minion, shuffle a copy into your deck. Battle Cry, choose a friendly minion, shuffle a copy into your deck. So its vanilla stats is good. It's 3 mana, 3/4. That's just a great thing. Great thing to have when you draw it. And shuffles a friendly minion into your deck. What kind of things are you trying to shuffle? You could shuffle back your Kazakh. It's a copy, which is good too. It ruins the duplicate strategy though. Oh, but you already play it, so like it doesn't ruin it. It just gives you another draw. Okay, so what you would do is you would play this in a deck where you have no duplicates, because then once you play it, you can shuffle back another copy into your deck. So if you only had 1 Fireball, for example, now you have, oh, that's a minion only, because you've only had 1 Cabal Chemist, now you have 2. 1 Kazakh, now you have 2. It's not bad. I don't know how. It seems a little situational to me, right? Like it seems a little situational, but it might be okay. I'm not exactly sure. I like the card. I like the stats. I'm gonna give it a 6. Again, that's in the not sure variety. Again, stronger than the 5, not sure, but still, I don't have enough information to give you guys an accurate analysis on that. But it's interesting. And we got Cabal Lackey. 1 mana, 2/1. The next secret you play this turn cost is 0. Wow. That's just plain good. Like, it's you get 4 mana worth of value. You get on turn 1, you get a 2/1, which is great vanilla stats for a 1 cost, and you get a secret. You get a mirror entity, not that you would. You can set up your counterspell play. You can set up your spell benders, your ice blocks, your potion of polymorph. No, it's just strong, especially when you are thinking about things like Cabal Crystal Runner, which is the one that reduces 2 every time you play a secret. It's already a 4 cost on turn 1. No, and it's this game. Yeah, no, it's just a strong card. And a secret variant, if that's the deck that you would play, it's going to be an 8. It's going to be an auto-clue in that. That's all I'll give it an 8. And other variants, not so much. But yeah, no, it's a great card. I like it. And then last but not least, Freezing Potion. A 0-cost spell, freeze an enemy. Pretty standard. It's 0 cost. You can get it a Cabal Chemist. It's not that great, but if you picked it up, like, you wouldn't be mad about it, right? So, I mean, 6, 7, like something like that. I don't know if you'd ever maybe play it. I mean, you talk about Cairo Mansur, where you get +2/+2 if an enemy's frozen, but do you really have enough to make a freeze deck about like things like Snow Chugger? I don't know really about that. 6 or 7, 5 or 6. I mean, it's not that strong. I would give it a 6. I'm just not sure. It's not that strong, but it's not bad either. It's just some utility for Cabal Chemist pickup kind of thing. So yeah, guys, that's Mage. Again, every end of every video, I go over the class strength, just like I do with the cards 1 through 10 basis. However, relating that back to, so Druid we gave 7, Hunter we gave 8 or 9, or Druid we gave 6 or 7, yeah. Hunter we gave 8 or 9 due to things like Rat Pack. Mage seems interesting. It seems a lot of fun. There are definitely some strong picks up in Kazakh, Cabal Chemist, Cabal Lackey, Cabal Crystal Runner, the secret variant, but they're not really pushing too much more. But just having things like Cabal Courier, where you get to discover Mage, Priest, or Warlock cards, is also very strong. Potion of Polymorph might just be an include by itself, maybe. I think 7 to 8. More reaching to 7, because I feel like they're pushing secrets too hard, and you don't have things like Mad Scientist anymore. I mean, you still have Kirin Tor, you still have Ethereal Arcanist, so it's still pretty good. No, I'm gonna give it a 7 for now, and the reason I don't give it an 8 is because like it doesn't have anything like Rat Pack. Like, let's be honest, Rat Pack is like just broken. But it's still going to be really fun. I think secret variant of the deck's going to be extremely fun to play. So yeah, solid 7, and yeah, I'm excited for Mage. So guys, again, this is Larva's World. Thanks for staying through the whole analysis there. If you want to check out, if you like my analysis and want to check out the other Druid and Hunter variants, again, click on the links below. And if you like my channel, definitely subscribe. I'm going to be doing card game stuff, my journey into running an esports company. I ran 2 esports companies currently. One called Lethal Bet. It's a free-to-play esports betting RPG that's U.S. legal. And the other is Streamfluence, which is a influencer marketplace for Twitch. Again, definitely check those out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Signing out, guys, and can't wait for the next video.